let me kind of just make sure we all know what time it is. So that I judge a politician based on how they tell the time, not obviously that metaphorically. What time is it? Do you really still think we live in a country where live and let live is a thing? And this is what drives me nuts about some older conservatives where they say, Charlie, why do you talk about the trans thing so much? I said, well, you still think we live in 1996. So you still think we live in a country where it's all about tolerance. So here's the spectrum, right? First you must tolerate something, mandatory tolerance. Okay, fine, sure, I tolerate it. Then it's mandatory acceptance. You must agree with it. But then it's mandatory celebration. Like you must then, then it's mandatory participation. Correct. What time is it? We are now transitioning from mandatory celebration to mandatory participation. Where that if you're a baseball player and you don't want to wear the patch on the sleeve in the Tampa Bay Rays, you're not allowed to play in the baseball game. Mandatory celebration, mandatory participation. So what time is it exactly? I won't interfere with your life and you won't interfere with mine. What a lie. Are you kidding me? They put guns on our head. We're like, oh, actually, I'm going to let you do whatever you want. Actually, they're the ones that are willing to use force against us all the time. And we're supposed to believe that we're still in kind of this live and let live atmosphere. Look, live and let live works if both sides agree to it. It has to be a mutual détente. They crossed that a long time ago. They realized the power of the state, the power of force, while most Republicans and conservatives live in this kind of fake, kind of, let's just say, paradigm that might have existed 40 or 50 years ago, but I even doubt that. But let's just pretend that it used to exist. So what time is it? That's the question I always ask our leaders. That there is a multidimensional game being played against us of the elites crushing normal working people, and that we need to invigorate regular people to be aware and active against what is being done to them. That's what time it is, which is the final phase, in my personal opinion, is that you don't really care if you're called a racist anymore. That there was a Marxist infiltration of America. As soon as we started to recognize their multi-generational game, they started to weaponize name calling and it worked. They got a decade of plundering because we were in a mass paralysis over decency that never actually existed. For it is the point we are right now, you don't care. They're starting to recognize that you don't care. So they're starting to realize their spell that they have over you is fading. Right. So there's only one thing they have left: force. That's right. Show trials, prison, literally. Peter Navarro being arrested, right. Steve Bannon being put on trial. That's all they have left. So we must endure this final phase, expose them using pure force, and you better believe we must be willing to use it twice as hard back at them. And that's a hard thing for conservatives to tolerate.